Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marisol, and if you're not new, welcome back. Today's video will be my surgery Q&A. Like I told you guys in the last video, I went ahead and asked you guys on Instagram just questions you guys wanted to know about my surgery or my experience, and I will be giving you guys that video today. I also wanted to go ahead and say thank you for my last video. I got lots of love, lots of support from it. I was scared about posting it, but just seeing all the positivity that I got from it makes me so happy. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. And before I do start this video, I want to tell you guys that I am not in no way promoting plastic surgery. I'm not telling you guys to go out and get plastic surgery. This is just something that I did for me and worked for me, and this is my journey. And I told you guys I would bring you guys along, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with the video. So the number one question was, how painful was recovery? So I've said this before, but I wasn't in pain. I mean, obviously I did have pain, but it was a lot more of discomfort. If I am going to rate the pain from like 0 to 10, I would say my pain was like a 4 or 5. The first week was definitely the hardest, but pain wise, you don't feel a lot of pain. It's just being uncomfortable. You like, nothing makes you comfortable. Like laying down sucks, standing up hurts. It's a lot of uncomfortableness, not so much pain. How was the pain as soon as you woke up from surgery? So I think waking up from surgery, I felt no pain, no discomfort, no nothing. But because you're still under the anesthesia, so it hasn't worn off, so obviously you don't feel anything. The second day I was like up and walking around the clinic. I showered, and but also again, because you're still under anesthesia, it wasn't until like day 3 when it was completely worn off where I started to feel everything. How long was your recovery? So recovery can be anywhere from 6 months to a year for you to actually see your final results. But I will say the hardest part of recovery was the first 3 weeks. How much weight of skin was removed? So actually 5 pounds was removed around my stomach area, and then about 1 pound each from one arm. And then they also did lipo. He said I didn't have a lot of fat, but I want to say in total about 7 pounds was removed. What was something that you did not expect to experience with your surgery? So I honestly did not think I was not going to be able to sleep a full night. Like I thought I was going to be able to sleep because you're on pain meds. I was taking melatonin, which was recommended me by somebody else to buy beforehand, but I was not even going to buy it because I was like, I've never had problems sleeping, but I'm glad I did, because since the night that I came out of surgery, even until now, I have not slept a full night. Now it's gotten better. I wake up maybe only once in the middle of the night to either position myself or go to the bathroom. But the first, I want to say 3 weeks as well, were the worst. I would wake up 3 to 4 times in the night. Two times out of that, the 3 or 4 times that I would wake up, it would be to go to the bathroom, which was a struggle because I would have to get up. I would have to wake up either my mom or whoever was sleeping with me to help me get up and go to the bathroom, or I would just wake up and try to position myself or try to get comfortable, which you weren't able to. And then I would wake up and end up being awake for like 10-15 minutes. So it just messes up your whole sleep. So make sure to stock up on melatonin before surgery. I was taking 2 melatonins of 10 milligrams, and that still wasn't helping. So then another question that I got asked a lot was, how much did you pay? So you guys, for this type of surgery, it varies from person to person. Like I paid an amount that was for my surgery, but I've known people that have gone to the same doctor and had the same procedures and paid more or less. I will tell you guys, plastic surgery is expensive. Not just the surgery itself, but aftercare, post-op care is very expensive as well. I will tell you guys, I did pay over $10,000, and people have also been asking me like, oh, how did you do to save up? So I will tell you guys, I did get a second job, a part-time job from my full-time job, and I was also in school, but this was something that I really wanted, so I got myself a part-time job, and everything I made at that job, I would just deposit it and cash it out and save it. So that's how I was able to pay for my surgery. It take about a year, but that's what I had to do. I'm the type of person that when I want something, I get it done. So I knew that I had to do that. I had to get a second job in order to get the surgery because your insurance did not cover it. I tried to go through my insurance, but they denied it twice. So I gave up and did it my way. How was flying back home? So flying back home was really hard. At first, you know, I thought it was going to be a walk in the park, but as the day was going by, I saw that I was struggling. I ended up requesting wheelchair services, which I think everybody needs to do. If you're flying for your surgery, please, please do not underestimate yourself and don't put your body through that trauma, and just get the help you can. I did end up, like I said, getting wheelchair assistance, which they help you. They once you check in, they bring you the wheelchair and with everything. Once I was gonna get ready to go through like the scanner and what they check you in, I did have to get up. They told me to raise up my arms, which was harder. Now I can, as you can see, but when I was there, it was super hard. I did have drains, so I got pulled to the side, and a girl TSA did search me. She told me to take out my drain in front of everybody, so I did, because I tried to hide it. Took it out. They did the little residue on my arm stuff to make sure I didn't had any like gun residue or whatever. They scanned my whole body. She patted me down. So that was, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, or maybe I shouldn't be complaining, but in that moment, all I wanted to do was just sit down, and I just wanted to get home. So the last thing I wanted to be was question 1,000 questions, but it is what it is. And then also once I got on the plane, it was okay. But once I got off and I got home, I realized how swollen I was. I swelled up like crazy, which was expected. My doctor did recommend for me not to fly, but it was an hour flight, and I had to come home. But like I said, I did swell up. It was crazy. That once I was on the airplane, I wouldn't say I was uncomfortable, but I wasn't uncomfortable. It was just, it was what it was. What was the process for you to mentally say, I am doing this? So for me, it was, if I'm being completely honest, it was very easy for me to say, okay, I'm doing this because I've been knowing that I wanted this. I put in all the hard work. I lost the weight, and it was hard to look in the mirror and see all my extra skin. Like I said before, it was one of my biggest insecurity. So I knew that I had to get it done, and I wanted to. It was just a matter of fact of when. How did you prep? So for me, prepping was honestly super hard, but I did do a lot of research, from my doctor to the procedure I was going to get done, to what to expect, what I should do before, what should I do after, if I had any complications, what to do, what to look for. I did research. I researched this for, I want to say, about a year or a little bit over a year. I watched a ton of videos on what I should have. I bought, if I saw a video and said they recommended me to buy a certain thing, I purchased it just in case. Some of the things I didn't even end up using them, but I just wanted to be 100% prepared. And that's my biggest advice. Do your research. Talk to people that have had this done. I did message a couple of random girls. Thankfully, everybody was super nice. Every girl I talked to was very helpful. And I asked them questions, and, you know, so if you guys, anybody ever is going to get this procedure done and have any questions, please reach out. You can always message me on Instagram, which I have linked down below. But like I've said, do your research. What did you eat during recovery? So for the most part, I did try to eat as healthy as I could. I was eating a lot of high iron foods, because my hemoglobin levels did drop after surgery, so I wanted to make sure I got those up. So I did eat a lot of I did eat meat, chicken, beans. One of the things I was craving a lot was like soups, like chicken soup, albondigas, sopas, like a lot of that. Just that. Now I am 6 weeks post-op, so I do plan to get back to meal prepping because I don't want to gain weight since I can't work out. Did they cut you a new belly button? Yes, I did get a new belly button. It's kind of weird how you they cut off the old one or whatever. They cut off your other one. But yes, I did get a new belly button. Did you get a breast augmentation? Yes, I did, as you can see. How did you shower and get things done hygiene wise after? Oh my God. I think this was one of the toughest part about recovery. My mom and my aunt did help me shower for the first 2 weeks. And showering was like a whole task. Especially when I had the drain in, showering was very hard. Like I said, my mom and my aunt would help me. I would just stand in the shower and kind of let them do everything because I couldn't even lift my arms up to wash my hair. So that was, I did shower for the first time by myself, week 3. Hygiene wise was very hard also because I did get an arm lift and my scar goes down to my armpit. So I can't use deodorant, and everything I use from the body soap, body wash, lotions has to be fragrance free. So it's been hard, but as of week 6, which will be this Friday, I can start using deodorant now that my wounds are fully healed. Do the massages hurt? No. For me, I've seen different stories of girls say that the massages hurt. For me, honestly, the first 2-3 were a very like uncomfortable feeling, like because you're still super swollen. But to me, the massages were the things that made me feel better afterwards. Like since I mentioned sleeping was very hard, when I would get my massage at night, I would sleep like an extra hour before I got up. So instead of sleeping 2 hours and getting up, I've noticed that if I would get my massages at night, I would sleep like 3 hours before I got up. It is a weird sensation when I still had my back drain and I was getting my massages. You can feel like the liquid just going through your body, and it was just a weird sensation. But no, they don't hurt. When did you start your massages? So I actually started my massages day 2. A lot of doctors tell you not to get massages or to wait a week or a month, I've heard before, but no, my massage lady said she was willing to give me massages since day 2, so I got on it and I started my massages since then, which is good because I hear that if you don't get the massages early on or enough, or the right type of massages, you can end up with fibrosis, which is like little bumps in your body, and I did not want that. How many massages do you have to get in total? So this number is very hard to say. Like there's no limit on massages. Like they don't tell you just get 10 and stop. But as time goes on, you do, instead of like when I first started, I was getting massages every day for the first week. And then after that, gradually I changed to like twice a week. And then now I'm at 1 time a week. Do you want more work done? So unfortunately, fortunately, whatever, I do want more work done. I ended up with a little bit, it's very minimal, the extra skin that I have on my bra fat, but he wasn't able to remove it in my last surgery, because it was going to be a longer incision, and he didn't want to add more than what I was already going to have. But he said if I do want to get that removed, I have to go back, which is a little bit, but I do want to get it removed. I don't know, I'm gonna try to work it out, and if I can get rid of it with working out, then I won't. And I do want a BB out, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. But I do have to wait 6 months to a year. But if I'm being honest, I probably will wait a year and see my final results before I decide. So I guess it's still too early to see, but that's where I'm at now. And don't come on here and be like, oh my God, you're one of those girls that once they get something, they get everything done. It is what it is. It's my body. I'm paying for it. I decide what I want. And yeah, but we'll see, like I said. But as of now, I do want a second round, which he told me when he was marking me up, most likely I will if I wanted a bigger butt. Did your family and friends support you? Yes, guys. So my biggest supporters are my family. I didn't tell a lot of people about the surgery just because I was very nervous to begin with. And then sometimes, you tell people and then you don't end up going through it with it. And then everybody's like, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. And also some people are just very negative and like to question everything you do. And I didn't want that negativity. since it was a surgery, so the only people that I did tell were like my very close family members, which is my intermediate family, my parents, my brothers, my aunt, some of my aunts and cousins. I only have I can count with one hand the number of friends I have. So they were the only ones that knew, and they were very supportive. A big shout out to my mom and my brother, because they went with me and they were there by my side every step of the way. Once I came home, all my family members were super supportive. They were helping me, from my youngest little sibling to my oldest, like I said, my little cousins, everybody was helping me. Every time they needed that I need to get up, everybody would like run and be like, what do you need? My family members that don't live where I was at were texting me, sending me food. So it was amazing, the amount of support and love I got. And I'm very blessed to have family members like this, because I know that I've seen in a couple of other videos that their family members judge them, but not in my case. So everybody was very supportive. Are you happy with your results, and would you go through it all over again? Yes, I am happy. I am in love with my results so far. I'm still swollen, but I already love the way I look, so I can't imagine what I will look like in a few weeks. But yes, and I will go through it all over again. It's worth it. When can you work out again? So my doctor said I can start like cardio and my own body weight workouts at 3 months post-op, and then by 6 months I can start lifting again. Do you regret doing it all at once? No, I can't imagine going through this pain all over again, or going through this pain one step at a time. Like, I'm just happy I did it all at once and got it all done with. If I do, like I said, if I want a second round, it should be a lot less painful than it was this time, because it's a lot less procedures. But I am happy I did it all at once. I bossed it out and got it done. Out of all your procedures, which one do you think was the hardest? Definitely my arms, because you tend to use your arms a lot. You know, you want to get yourself up from something, you use your arms, you reach out, everything. And not being able to do that, not being able to get up yourself to go to the bathroom or do anything was very hard. So I think my arms was definitely hard. Worst part of recovery, and did you have any complications? So the worst part of my recovery, I would have to say, was having that damn draining. It was annoying, and I would have to be extra careful. I wasn't able to put on clothes comfortably with having that there. Once I got the drain removed, I felt 100,000 times better. And thankfully, I did not have any complications. The only thing was, I did have a difficult time with my belly button. It wasn't closing up, but now it's fully healed, and now I'm just, you know, taking it day by day on that. Do your clothes still fit? So my shirts and my sweaters do still fit, even though in this area it's a lot tighter, I guess. Like you see, like this sweater, I can't really zip it up past my boobs, but for the most part the tops do. My pants, I haven't tried on my pants yet, my jeans, so I'll let you guys know once I do that. I'm still swollen, so I'm waiting for swelling to go down before I start doing all that and trying on my clothes. Is wearing the faja uncomfortable? So the first couple of days it was harder. You have to get used to wearing the compression, but now that's all I live in. Obviously I have to wear it 24/7, and if I do take it off, is to shower, or when I was taking it off to clean my belly button, and I felt so weird without it. It's a weird feeling. You feel like jello without it. I don't know, it's weird. I do have to wear it for 3 to 6 months, but I do plan on wearing it until I can. My goal is to wear it for 3 months every day. After that, I've seen girls that they say they'll wear it like Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday they're off. So we'll see. And I have purchased like 4 or 5, because as swelling goes down, I get smaller. In the last video, you guys saw me wearing a different faja. This one, I'm wearing a smaller one, and I'm already on my last hook. I'll show you guys. So as you can see, I am already on the last hook, which massage lady did tell me not to be purchasing so many, because that's like throwing your money away. What I can do is take it to a tailor, and they could actually tailor it in and make it smaller. So I will be doing that. Were you scared being under for so long? So yes, oh my god, I was freaking out. I've never had surgery before, and a surgery itself is scary, and that was one of my biggest fear, being under for so long. I'm glad everything turned out good. I actually walked myself into the OR, but before that they gave you a pill, which is like a Xanax, but the stronger Xanax. And after I had that pill, I don't remember anything. They said I was having a full-on conversation with the doctor and the anesthesiologist when I got into the OR, and I don't remember nothing, guys. So that thing knocked me out, which I'm glad I don't remember, because I probably would have ran out, if I'm being honest with you guys. So, and I did tell my doctor that I had very bad anxiety before before my surgery. So I don't know if they gave me a bigger dosage on purpose, but yeah. Did you have to emotionally prepare yourself for it? Yes. I honestly had to like mentally prepare myself for this. It's a surgery and it's big, and even though it was something that I wanted, I had to tell myself I was going to be strong, because I knew I was going to be in pain and uncomfortable. But I don't think, if I'm being completely honest, I underestimated this surgery. I didn't mentally prepare myself the way I should have. And this is why I'm doing these type of videos, because I feel like on social media we see plastic surgery and we only see the good side of it. But I'm telling you guys, plastic surgery is hard. It messes with your mental health. You go through so many phases during recovery, like regression, depression, anxiety, sad. Like it's so weird. I never thought I would be going through that during recovery, because especially regretting it, because I wanted this for so long. I worked so hard to be where I'm at. I worked mentally, physically, financially, work hard for this. How was I going to regret it? But I did. Week 2, the first week, I regretted it for putting my body through this. At one point, I was starting to feel depressed. Even though I was around my family, I felt so lonely because I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to go and hang out with my friends. It was hard. I was sad because my families had to work and still take care of me and take time out of their day, take an extra step. They had to shower me. I couldn't even get up from the bed by myself to go to the bathroom. Like, it's really hard, guys. But if I'm giving you one advice, is do not push yourself during recovery. Do not tell yourself you can do it when you know you can't do it. Like, if you can't get up, do not push it and do not get up, because you will regret it. You will, if you have any complication, you can open your wounds. Infections are very big, so do not push yourself, not during recovery. Any other time, I will tell you, push yourself, you can do it, but not during recovery. Ask for help if you need it. And if you don't have the support system, or you don't have anybody helping you for surgery, please hire somebody. Don't do this on your own. It's not good for you physically or your mentally. Ask for help. Simply. Was your surgery life-changing? Oh my God, was it not? Of course, my whole life has been changed. You guys don't even understand. My extra skin is removed, guys. Like, I can finally see all the hard work I put. I can finally look in the mirror and be happy and say, I did this. I put in all the work. The surgeon just removed my skin, which he just finished what I started. I did all the hard work. I don't know. I can't even, that's why sometimes when people like to judge me or hate on my surgery, I'm like, dude, I don't give a f, because I worked hard for this. I was the one that spent hours at the gym. I was the one eating healthy. All the sacrifices, all the tears, all the sweat is finally worth it. All those times waking up at 4 a.m, going to the gym are worth it. And now, all those times where I would eat healthy and everybody else was eating all these good, bad food around me, was worth it. Not that it wasn't before, but now I can finally see it and be happy for myself. I've always been confident. I've always liked to get ready, but now it's on a whole different level where I can't even express. I can't even tell you in words how happy I am that, I can finally wear what I want. I can finally do what I want. I can finally, without being insecure, can't wait to put on some pair of jeans and not be, oh my God, can you see my extra skin? Because before, my extra skin it was horrible and it sucked. And I wouldn't try to let it get to me, but it will. Some days, it would take me an hour just to get dressed because I was so self-conscious of it. So best believe that this surgery was life-changing. life-changing. I am not gonna say I'm gonna change who I am, because I'm still me, guys. Some people have been like, don't change. I'm not gonna change. This is who I am. I've gone through different transformations, and if I didn't change then, I'm not gonna change now. It's just the only thing that changes is the way I look, the way I dress, the way, I don't know. That's it. Any regrets? No. If I have to choose one, like if I have to say one thing I regret is not doing it sooner, not working financially for it sooner. How much can you see? How much of the arm lift scar can you see? It's actually not that bad, guys. I will post a picture right here of what it looks like as of today. And like I've said before, I rather have the scars than the skin. Did you have bruising? I did have a lot of bruising in my back because of the lipo, and I did have bruising around my incision areas because obviously, and then I did have a big bruising on my right breast. The big question was, who did I went to? Like I've told you guys, I don't want to say where I went to just yet, because I want to wait until I'm fully recovered for me to say who I went to. I want to make sure that I'm happy. Well, I am happy, but I want to make sure that I am 100% content with what I did and that everything came out good. And once that, I told myself I was going to give myself 3 months. Once the 3 months have passed, I will go ahead and tell you guys who I went to. All right, guys, so that's it for today's video. I answered, I do have a couple more questions, but it's kind of just asking the same things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already to hit the subscribe button. And I will also be doing my next video will be, I'm going to do a little video on must needs or must haves for surgery, because there's a lot of things that I purchased and that were very helpful. And if you guys are planning on doing the surgery, you guys can benefit from. Like I've said, if you do have any other questions, you can always message me on my Instagram, which I'll put right here, and I will also link it down below. And once again, thank you so much for all the positive feedback I've been getting and all the love and support, and I'll see you guys next time.